Justin Crum here with Leisure Outdoor Adventures, giving you a walleye report on the west side of the lake. I've been catching a lot of fish on weed points and inside turns in 8 to 15 feet of water. I've also been catching some fish in the sand. The best presentation has been a slip bobber and a leech, but I've also caught fish on jigging reps and a jig and a crawler. And those bites should continue to heat up here as we approach the midsummer months.
Yeah, I'm obviously Jason Freed, Leisure Outdoor Adventures. We stay over here on the west end. I'll piggyback quick off his west end report. A lot of very similar things, but also catching fish out deeper on the west side of the lake, anywhere from 15 to 22 feet of water. Probably the best presentation there is the old school Lindy rig and a leech, Lindy rig and a crawler. Have both worked for me, but get out in those areas, wind-blown points, where you have some sand and some boulders mixed in is a really good tactic. On the west side, they do seem like they're a little bit deeper. And water temps are in the mid-60s, 65 to 67 degrees. On the east end of the lake, I've been spending a lot of time on the east end of the lake. Walleye fishing over there has been overall pretty good. I've been kind of bopping all over the east end of the lake, doing a lot of bobber fishing on the reefs. But what I'm not finding is you don't find a ton of them on top, always. Depends on the time of day. You get a bright sunny day up on top in 6 to 8, 9 feet of water. But otherwise fishing a lot of stuff on the edges of the reefs and doing the bobber thing, but also I've had a lot of success just pitching a jig. Jigging a crawler, a jigging a leech is a great tactic. Try to go 16th ounce if you can on the shallower areas, or otherwise an 1/8, because you really want that to just swim over top of the rocks. So that's kind of the walleye report for the east side of the lake. Like I said, I've been bopping all over, no specific structures. Had a little bit of Lindy rigging on the east side, but not as much. A lot of bobber fishing, a lot of jig fishing. Bass fishing is overall pretty good. The fish have been on their beds, the smallies have been, so they should be starting to slide off here soon. A lot of your traditional things, but otherwise kind of focusing anywhere, 3 to 8 feet of water. Nice, good shoreline flats where you can find the, predominantly really nice boulders or underwater points. A lot of your traditional things, your tubes, your Ned rigs, Husky jerk still caught some fish for you. A lot of your swim baits, kind of your horizontal moving baits. I think your creature baits are going to get better now as we get kind of post-spawn, but the topwater bite should also pick up as well. So I'm actually looking forward to doing some smallmouth fishing tomorrow and coming up here for the next few days. So that's the east and west end reports. If you want to come on up and fish with us, we've got some openings in July as well as August, and give us a call or shoot one of us a message on Facebook or email, and we'd love to get you out on the water. That's your Lake Vermilion Fishing Report.